Hey everyone out there, welcome back to another episode of Uncensored Solar TV, brought to you by my amazing team here at Solar Wolf Energy. And I'm talking today about Exxon. Yeah. Why would we be talking about Exxon on a solar channel, right? Well, because the gigantic conglomerate that has just been dominating profits, revenues, and basically an entire sector, not an industry, an entire sector for decades, is being forced, pressured, however you want to look at this, to start making changes, to start thinking about renewables. Yeah, Exxon, right? This is crazy. It's a good thing for us in renewables. It's a really good thing on the optics side. Obviously, there's probably some resistance over there. What's really happening in Exxon, folks like you and I will probably never know until it gets forced to the surface, and it always does. But for right now, we're gonna cheer this. We're gonna applaud this and think this is great. What I think is really happening is they're being kind of pressured that they have to start making some changes, not just from the feel-good side, the environmental side, but also, like, realistically, when you start looking at your competitors, if you're Exxon and you're looking at what's Shell doing, Shell has bought Sonnen Battery Company. Shell has been doing, I think Shell just bought an EV charger company a couple of months ago. So Royal Dutch Shell, which is a very old, long-time oil conglomerate as well, and competition for Exxon for decades and decades, they've been investing some serious money into renewable space because they understand that it's 100% coming. There is no turning back now. Companies like Ford and GM, who are over 100 years old, are making a commitment to full-on electric. Volkswagen, the largest car company in the world. Now, I know a lot of you Elon fans will probably say, no, it's Tesla. Tesla has the largest market cap. They pale in comparison to how many cars they make a year out of all their factories in comparison to Ford or Volkswagen. Volkswagen owns things like Lamborghini and Audi and about 3 dozen other freaking companies. So how many cars they make in a year? And they're looking at almost all of their brands, including Lamborghini, which is something to be either impressed by or resented. I don't know, depending on how you look at that. Long story short, the play for renewables is coming. There is no going back at this point now. We have finally now reached a point of no return for renewables. And this is phenomenal. Now, potential fallout, bad spots of this is these enormous, absolutely enormous companies with vaults full of cash can also start forcing the narrative in their way. And I'll be honest, I think anybody who is a great business operator, good chairperson, C-suite executives, we all play the game. Those who operate at a very high level understand what I just said. Everyone else, figure it out. The narrative may change, and I believe that some of these companies are going to change it in their way. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But for now, we're cheering this. We're loving this. All of us here anyway. Those of us in the industry, it feels like a win. Maybe a short-term win, but a win nonetheless for right now. I'm looking forward to see how this plays out going forward. I think we're all going to be watching this going forward. But for now, hats off to Exxon. And it'd be nice to start seeing what they actually do with the new appointees to their board that they've just been implanted in the last week or two. All that aside, I want to say thank you for watching the episode of Uncensored Solar TV, brought to you by my amazing team here at Solar Wolf Energy. Thanks.